Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my first Siege video in over a year on the channel. In today's video, what I have for you, if you guys haven't been online, is the brand new Siege X update and reveal that was announced yesterday at the Siege X event in Brazil. In today's video, we're going to be covering a lot of new topics coming to Rainbow Six Siege X, all of the new changes, new game modes, an advanced overhaul to the audio, the lighting, and so much more. I'm going to make a separate video for all of the operator changes, so this is just going to be the core changes coming to the game, so stay tuned for that follow-up video. But today, we're going to be diving into the massive Year 10 Season 2 update, Operation Daybreak, aka Siege X, the biggest transformation in Rainbow Six Siege history. So let's break down every change, every new game mode, every system, and all of the new changes coming up for the release date on June 10th, 2025. As of this recording, it's 5/19. The test server will be out tomorrow on 5/20, so some of the gameplay you're going to see is in the test server. So first up is the brand new Dual Front mode. It's a brand new 6v6 permanent game mode. For the first time, attackers and defenders are mixed together in a team. Imagine Oryx and Ash on the same squad. The match plays out with teams trying to secure and hold multiple sectors on a large map. It includes full respawns and mid-match events, making it the most fast-paced and chaotic Siege experience yet. I did not get to play the 6v6 mode because I didn't get in time, unfortunately, but it does look pretty interesting. The next change here is going to be the modernized classic maps. So 5 beloved maps are getting a full graphical overhaul at launch. This is going to be Clubhouse, Chalet, Border, Bank, and Cafe. This includes 4K textures, dynamic lighting, new shadows, and reworked ambient effects. Basically, Siege finally catches up with the modern visuals. There is going to be more maps coming to this list in the future for the new roadmap, so stay tuned for some of those maps. There's going to be new environmental destruction, so now you're going to be able to blow up fire extinguishers, gas pipes, and metal detectors to create distractions, fire hazards, or new lines of sight. This adds basically a whole new layer to the map knowledge and utility usage. Think of it as a tactical environment manipulation. You can kind of use the map to your advantage. For example, if you have Maestro watching one of the fire extinguishers or the gas pipes, you're able to explode them, causing your enemy to be disrupted. The next change here is going to be probably one of my favorites. Actually, it's probably top 3 in all of the changes, is the advanced rappel mechanics. So rappelling is no longer stiff and awkward. Siege X gives it a total overhaul, so you're allowed to move horizontally, sprint on walls, and even jump around the corners while rappelling. This makes vertical play faster, smoother, and more aggressive. I can think right off the rip, I'm just thinking Bank on the street spawn. If you're trying to rappel up second floor and you want to wrap around the corner, it's so annoying to have to go all the way up to the roof, rappel back down, and rappel back up. But now you're able to just run around the corner, which is going to be awesome, and it's actually going to play for some cool kills. Imagine just getting a James Bond clip running around the corner and sniping somebody. It's going to be a revamp to the pick and ban system, so no longer are you going to be able to ban all of the operators at the beginning of the game. So the pick and ban's getting more dynamic, which each team bans 1 enemy operator per round, and these stack up as the match goes on. You can have up to 6 operators banned at once before roles swap and bans reset. It forces players to constantly adapt and keeps team comps unpredictable. I do like this because there's certain people that may be crutches to certain operators, or if your team struggles to verse certain operators, this will allow you guys to be more strategic and plan your attack a little bit better. For example, if you guys have a tough time dealing with a bandit trick or a K trick, you can kind of ban these operators as you go. There's going to be a brand new feature which is called the communication wheel. So this is for players that do not use voice chat. A new communication wheel is coming. It's like a ping system on steroids with pre-built commands you can trigger mid-game to quickly communicate strategy. This is perfect for solo queuers or accessibility players. Now I know most people in this game do not talk. I don't understand why no one uses their game chat, and if they do, it's just racial slurs or just being an absolute dick. But we'll have this now, and I can see this probably getting abused with people spamming certain things, but we'll see how it plays out. Now, finally, 10 years in, they've done it, and I can't believe I'm reading this now in a AAA 10-year-old game. Weapon inspects are finally in the game. So we're finally getting the weapon inspect feature in live matches, so you can now admire and look at all of your skins, charms, and attachments on the fly, because why grind for cosmetics if you can't flex them? It's about damn time. 10 years, a decade in, and we got a weapon inspect. That's going to be awesome. Yo, thumbnail creators like Clips, you're going to go crazy with this shit. I know you will. Now, for any of you veterans who are playing Siege still, like me, from the beta or even the alpha, if you're that OG, there's going to be some veteran reward systems coming. Now, personally, for me, my gameplay is kind of split between Xbox and PC. I swapped over from Xbox to PC around when Lion came out. I was still kind of playing both, but most of my gameplay now is on PC. I think I'm at 3,300 hours on PC and like 2,000 on Xbox. But players are getting exclusive rewards based on how long they've played Rainbow Six Siege. There's a unique badge for each year from year 1 to year 10, plus extra cosmetics for longtime players. It's a great way that these OG fans are going to get recognized, who stuck through the thick and thin. If you guys don't remember, we've dealt with a lot of shit, dealing with Lion on release day being straight wall hacks, Finka being able to buff your HP and have no recoil, Blackbeard having over 2000 HP for his plastic saran wrap shield that's like 20 now that converted into a shield. It literally took every single magazine from Bandit's MP7 and his pistol and it still wouldn't destroy it. I'm pretty sure it was indestructible. So I'm excited for that. I don't know how it's going to work, if it's going to link your accounts together. Like if I played Siege on Xbox from year 1 to year 4 and then 4 to 10, how are they going to deal with those rewards? We're going to have to find out. The unranked mode returns, the return of the king. So the standard playlist is gone and it's being replaced with the unranked mode. Unranked now mirrors ranked settings, but without the MMR pressure. You'll need a clearance level of 20 to access it, and you can apply custom map filters to tailor your queue. This is going to be awesome. I don't know why they took unranked out. I personally played that a lot more than ranked half the time, especially with the cheaters, but the king is returning, so this will be a lot better for those who don't really want to get into that MMR pressure and just want to kick it back with the boys and just have some similar ranked experience. The second biggest thing here, like I said in my top 3, Number 3 was Repel. Number 2 is going to be the audio overhaul. So SiegeX is introducing a complete audio system rebuild, so expect better sound propagation, improved reverb, and clearer directional audio. I'll include a clip on screen right now from one of the devs explaining how the audio distinctions are different.
Here we are in Clubhouse. We've got one attacker right above us and another attacker right below us. Let's first listen to the one above us. It should sound more boomy and more thuddy, kind of like your upstairs neighbor. And on the contrary, sounds that come from below us have a more thin, more hollow, sharp kind of sound, almost as if they're coming from a basement in a house. Now this one's pretty subtle, but in time, once you learn what to listen for, it's a really powerful tool to have in your arsenal.
You'll hear gunfire, footsteps, and explosions exactly where they should be, giving you more confidence in your sound cues. It's been a long time coming. The audio in this game has just gotten worse over each season. It's got better, it's got worse. It's just, unfortunately, spaghetti codes. The next thing here is the new menu and UI overhaul. So the main menu and UI are getting a complete redesign. The classic Siege colors are back, and everything from navigation to operator art and layout is cleaner, faster, and easier to use. It's not just a coat of paint, it's a whole new interface. I'll throw it up on screen right now of me poking around on the test server, but Siege is getting a facelift that it should have had a long time ago. I think they realized that, you know, with Overwatch 2, that completely flopping, they're putting all of their marbles on SiegeX and wanting it to succeed. The only problem that I noticed possibly plaguing the community is the performance hit that it takes to computers. If you don't have a pretty high-end top-of-the-line machine, you might not be getting that full 240 FPS or plus that we get currently right now. From what I saw, players were getting anywhere from 100 to 200 frames. I don't know if that's with the 4K textures loaded. You might be able to just disregard the 4K textures and load something else. We'll see how that goes. Currently, I'm running a 4080 and I'm going to test it out and see. I'll probably make a separate video on the performance for it. We're just going to have to play it out and see how it runs, especially for console players as well. That kind of wraps up everything major coming with Year 10 Season 2. Let me know down in the comments which feature you are most hyped for. Drop a like on the video if you are excited for the new Siege era, and don't forget to subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, I will see you guys in the next Siege or Bodycam video on the channel. Take care, brush your hair, and I'll catch you later. Later.